Good evening and welcome to the news. First, let us take a look at the headlines. Special session of Parliament begins with Prime Minister Narendra Modi initiating discussion in Lok Sabha on Parliament's 75-year journey. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says special session of Parliament will be session of historic decisions. Meghalaya government is focusing on digitalization of education, informs Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma. And 136th anniversary of birth of Unitarianism in Northeast India celebrated in state with religious fervor. The news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that the biggest achievement of the Parliament over the last 75 years has been the ever-growing trust of people on it. Initiating a discussion on the parliamentary journey of 75 years, starting from the Samvidhan Sabha, achievements, experiences, memories and learnings in the Lok Sabha today, Modi said that the Parliament House, which has seen all the ups and downs of Indian democracy, has been the focal point of public trust. He said the achievements of Indians are being discussed everywhere, and this is the result of united efforts during the 75 years of the history of the country's parliament.
कि अपने जीवन के ऐसे मधुर यादों को यहाँ हम जरूर व्यक्त करें ताकि देश तक पहुँचे कि सचमुच में ये हमारा सदन, ये हमारे जनप्रतिनिधियों की गतिविधि सच्चे अर्थ में देश को समर्पित है, इसका भाव लोगों के तक पहुँचे। इसी एक अपेक्षा के साथ मैं फिर एक बार इस धरती को प्रणाम करता हूँ। भारत के मंदिरों से बनी हुई हर एक दीवार के हर एक ईंटे को प्रणाम करता हूँ और पिछले 75 साल में भारत के लोकतंत्र को नया सामर्थ्य शक्ति देने वाले हर गुंज को, उस नाद ब्रह्म को नमन करते हुए मेरी वाणी को विराम कर देता हूँ। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that though the special session of Parliament is short in duration, it will be a session of historic decisions. Interacting with the media on the 5-day special Parliament session which began today, the Prime Minister said that the speciality of this session is that the journey of 75 years is starting from a new destination from the new Parliament building.
ये सत्र छोटा है, लेकिन समय के हिसाब से ये बहुत बड़ा है। ऐतिहासिक निर्णयों का एक सत्र है। ये सत्र की एक विशेषता ये तो है कि आप 75 साल की यात्रा हम नए मुकाम से आरंभ हो रही है।
Meghalaya government is focusing on digitalization of education. Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma said the state government is looking at the option of digitalizing the textbook. However, hard copies of the books will still be available. Meghalaya government is also planning to introduce more smart classes in the state. The minister said even smart training rooms will be introduced. With the coming of NEP 2020, more focus will be given to digitalizing education. Focusing on improving the content of the textbook review committee will soon meet to decide on the textbook, content and the syllabus. The committee will ensure that the curriculum that is followed in the schools of Meghalaya will be at par with the national standard.
We are going to give the content, what you call the smart things that have contents, the syllabus and curriculum content best, especially to many of the institutions. Yes, look at the present. Yes, look after the NEP comment, the new NCF for elementary and school level have been come. So where there may be they are going to have a new curriculum, new syllabus, new chapter, new topic, all things, all that. So as a Meghalaya also, at this time we are going to have our textbook, our curriculum, which will be second to nobody's state, will be second to nobody.
The 136th anniversary of birth of Unitarianism in Northeast India was celebrated at Unitarian Church, Shillong. The theme of this year's celebration is "Religion are different roads converging at the same point," based on the famous line of Mahatma Gandhi. On this occasion, the leaders from different religious groups attended the program. Chief guest on the occasion was the Cabinet Minister Kermen Shilla, while the MLA of 19th South Shillong, Sanbor Shillai, was present as the guest of honour. Hajram Kishore Singh established the Unitarian movement in Jawai, Janta Hills on the 18th September 1887. It is a social religious movement in the Khasi Janta Hills. Speaking on the occasion as an appointed speaker, Reverend Derek Pariat elaborated on the theme of today's celebration.
The Sukude Badom Kaniki first program Junga Banyo Bandon Hakanike area constituency Jompi, Nangit Skim Kikam Jamku Pila, and still Shubun Kikam Pila Tim Jompi, in down Wainamta Jompi, Opindang La Shushu Banchakri.
Swami Vivekananda was the first to use this metaphor while describing religion at the World Parliament of Religions in Chicago in the year 1893, the 11th of September, where he described religion as the different streams having their sources in different places, all mingle their water in the sea. So overall, the different paths which men take through different tendencies, various though they appear, rooted or straight, all lead to thee.
Meanwhile, the Unitarian Church in Jawai also celebrated its 136th anniversary with great enthusiasm and reverence. A large number of people gathered in the morning at the church premises to pay homage to Hajram Kishore Singh. An elderly member, Chibordon S. Shilla, laid a garland at the memorial statue of the founder of the movement and hoisted the Unitarian flag. Reverend Sawat Lalu led the service. On the occasion, a procession was also taken out. The local sports community in Langkarding witnessed the official dedication of the Thrive Sports Arena futsal ground. This state-of-the-art facility was inaugurated by Cabinet Minister A.L. Hek in the presence of Alan Tridakar, Vice President of UDP, Sylvester Nongtinger SPE's Khasi Hills, Nujorki Sungo MLA Maukayao and members of the Dorbar Shnong Langkarding. Constructed at an estimated cost of Rs 40 lakh, the Thrive Sports Arena futsal ground stands as a testimony to the commitment to sports development in the region. In his speech, Hek said that the Thrive Sports Arena futsal ground is a symbol of the government's commitment towards nurturing sporting talents of Langkarding.
National era, pada state era lain kai dah berta kadi futsal football berta. Munda dah realize kita mulai ikat sistem muncul Poland kunman kadi futsal. Dah futsal yang setai sebuah Europe sebagai di country kelas dang lalu di Por yang muncul abad muni kadi nak sihat bagi di sini pada sistem yang sudah di Por.
The weather report. The maximum temperature was 27.2 degrees Celsius and the minimum temperature was 17.4 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 72%, while in the evening was 74%. 1.1 millimeters of rainfall was recorded. The forecast: moderate rain is very likely to occur at many places. And before we wind up, here are the headlines once again. Special session of Parliament begins with Prime Minister Narendra Modi initiating discussion in Lok Sabha on Parliament's 75-year journey. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says special session of Parliament will be a session of historic decisions. Meghalaya government is focusing on digitalization of education, informs Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma. And 136th anniversary of birth of Unitarianism in Northeast India celebrated in state with religious fervor. And that's all we have in the news for today. Do join us again tomorrow at the same time, same channel. Until then, it's good night.